What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is your boy again, Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another video. Firstly, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. So I want us to have an unusual discussion concerning cheating generally among couples. And over the years that I've been analyzing celebrities' relationship with you guys, I have noticed one thing. You guys give a pass to some few people. That means you guys allow some few personality to cheat. And meanwhile, you guys do not tolerate some few other personality to cheat. We have analyzed cheating allegations concerning couples, concerning relationship of well-known celebrities, politicians, and even some ordinary people as well. We have analyzed them on social media, and I've seen how you guys have responded or are still responding to it. First, let me give you an example. Someone like Davido, you guys, the way you guys will respond to Davido cheating will not be the same way you guys will respond to Yul Edochie cheating. You guys will give a pass to Davido cheating, to someone like Wizkid cheating, and other few personality as well. But you guys will not give a pass to someone like Yul Edochie cheating. You guys will not give a pass to someone like Pastor Suleman cheating. Do you understand what I mean? So the question is, why do you allow, or do you take it lightly for some people cheating, and meanwhile some other personality are not cheating? Then check this out again. You guys will allow Ned Woko to marry many wives, and Yul Edochie, you guys will not allow him to marry any second wife. You guys I think you guys are being partial. Well, let's move past that. The reason why I want to bring I'm bringing that up, let's talk about Pastor Suleman. And firstly, the reason why we are talking about Pastor Suleman, he loves to sue vloggers and bloggers talking about him. The reason why we are talking about Pastor Suleman is because of a Nigeria-born Canadian singer, Stephanie, who recently came out to accuse Pastor Suleman for cheating on his wife and also being in a relationship with her. So we do not know what happened, if they are broken up. That's the reason why this guy is coming out now to speak. But mind you, this is not the first time a woman is coming out to accuse Pastor Suleman. She's calling Pastor Suleman a fake pastor. And let me make this clear again. We are not making any form of allegation against Pastor Suleman. And the reason why his name is being mentioned is because this girl mentioned his name and also posted his picture on her social media accounts. So that's the reason why we are even mentioning Pastor Suleman. If she had come out to say a pastor, we wouldn't have mentioned Pastor Suleman, because there are so many pastors in Nigeria. But she outrightly mentioned Pastor Suleman. So I just want to make that clear, not to try any form of suing from Pastor Suleman, because that's what he loves to do. So this is not an allegation. We are trying to have a discussion on it. So like I've said before, Stephanie is making huge allegation against Pastor Suleman. And I think before we even go further discussing about it, she made a video which I'm going to play for you guys. Then after that, we then have a general discussion on it.
In Nigeria and everything, So now, the reason I say everything actually happened the way God wanted to happen, that this is how God wanted. Before, me not care about anybody. I not care about anybody. I won't live my life for myself. But now, this process of, because the spiritual effect where I take cover this man for the past 5 years actually puts me really, really down, and he can't do more juju and everything. This not be pastor. Suleman not be pastor. Suleman not be pastor. Suleman not be pastor. Anybody can learn Bible and begin to do rubbish. The reason I say this is not this, not God will this way, not God really puts me in the process. He just used Suleman to puts me in one place. God teach me how to care about people. Now, at least when I go see the way I care, look at my page and see how I care about other people. Now, this is actually the characteristics of a good leader. May I leave English first, so that I'm not going to understand. Anybody where my dressing affects, everybody get different departments for this life. My department is not be to do Christian cover face. All those are bullshit. Not for me, at least. I be my own person. You come knock or tell me who I am. I know who I am. You know? So all these years, God don't put me through process. I don't learn how to care for other people. I don't break out from Suleman's juju and charms. That make me fit talk like this. I go post one video of another woman wey not the fit, with fear. Now so he keep me for fear for the past 5 years. That not be pastor. That not be pastor. So I say make una remember, might let una know. Say remember corruption for Nigeria. Like this man tell me to work.
She has been with Pastor Suleman for 5 years. 5 years. And she made, let me read what she wrote again. She said, I dated a supposed man of God, but turned out he was trying to use me for money ritual. After he poisoned me, not succeeding, he for no reason arrested me with refusing bail, so they had to publish it. Then he sued me to court in Nigeria. After fighting Apostle Suleman alone for over a year, I was exhausted and wanted out of that mess. By all means, with no financial support, and my lawyers didn't even care to show me how to raise funds after complaining to them for over 4 months. Anyways, as Suleman would always send someone to approach us every after court, he had to succumb to another of his full man, Frank, when he prepared me to go to his church to tell lies and take the fall in return to settle me financially. But because money wasn't really my main aim, was to get out of court, after going to his church, they didn't give me what was promised. I plead because he didn't want to settle. This Apostle Suleman is killing people, using the name of God for cover. This is taking the fall and everyone against me, including the spiritual effect of all that. I cannot die, but really didn't leave the head. And to cut long story short, with the many battles became a supernatural encounter that led me having a clear ability. I started seeing my dead brother Victor 2018. At the end of the day, this was how everything is supposed to go, because why would I be paid to cover the dirty lie? Apostle Suleman, ritualist. Well, that's what she said. That's what she said. So that's not coming from me. That's what she said. So firstly, we cannot ascertain if she's actually saying the truth or if she's lying. But what we can say is what we see. She has pictures of her allegedly chatting with Apostle Suleman, and also showing her body and all the rest. Pictures she posted, and there's this picture. She said he did everything to stop. He did everything to stop my music career. He was scared that I would be influential. He even poisoned me, paid my friend to set me up, and bribed some members of my family to assassinate me. Lured me to come make fake his church in Aochi that I lied against him. Some people kept on wondering why I came out exposing Apostle Suleman and why I haven't let go ever since. The truth is, I never planned to. He pushed me to the wall, and the only way I could fight back was to cry out and make everything known, the devil smile. So what I'm actually picking from here is that, okay, they had an agreement that if she came out to confess, that she will be paid. And according to her, she did that and she wasn't paid. And now she's back, trying to tarnish the man's image. Like I've said, I cannot say if Apostle Suleman is guilty or not guilty. Apostle Suleman is not, he said he's not guilty. The girl said he's guilty. Meanwhile, the girl has already made a confession in Apostle Suleman's church that Apostle Suleman is innocent. So I'm going to work based on that. But a wise man, you see, a wise man do not need thousands of words to get the facts. You understand? If you are wise, you are wise. Few words and few saying is enough for you to get your own fact. But keep your own fact in your mind. You understand? Me, I'm keeping my own fact. I'm keeping what I know, what I believe in my own mind. Because this is like social media of a thing. So that should be all, guys. Because I have nothing more to say about Apostle Suleman and the lady. But let us move over to cheating. Why is it that a few people are allowed to cheat, and meanwhile some others are not allowed to cheat? Why? Like the first question I asked, with Davido, with Wizkid and all those big stars, they are allowed to have numerous girls. Is it because of their lifestyle? And then to pastors as well, they are not allowed to have numerous girlfriends. Is it because of the lifestyle? Are we seeing them like saints, like pastor, or pastor should be like God, like all those things? You are doing yourself if you think a pastor is not a human being. You are the one deceiving yourself. Honestly, he's not even the pastor. You are the one deceiving yourself to think a pastor is not a human being, that blood runs through his veins. Do you know how hard it is to control money? To control money and control the spirit of what's the reason of why what is the main reason of getting money, if not majorly because of women? You know the reason of how hard it is to suppress that spirit. Meanwhile, you are so young and your blood is hot. At the age of 40, your blood is extremely hot. Even 50, 60, 60 something, 70, your blood is still very, very hot when it comes to women. You know how hard it is to suppress that spirit. So please, I think we are both deceiving ourselves. If you see all those pastors and be like, okay, they are sent, they should be godlike. We are this. It's not even the pastor. The pastor might have gone to church, say something really, really right, correct, praise, really, really worshiping the Lord, and so on and so forth. Then go back to do all sorts of other stuff as well. I would prefer a pastor coming to a church to preach the gospel and going back to have the extra marital affair. It's okay than a pastor doing rituality. But that's what I do not care. But other times, even okay. It's left for you to pick the good side and also know how to deal with the bad side as well. So let's move past that and let's talk about Yul Edochie. You know, Yul Edochie is not giving a pass to do anything, even give advice nowadays. Giving advice nowadays, if Yul Edochie give advice nowadays, I think people will turn that advice against him. So this is the recent one. Leo, who was a former Baby Danger outfit, decided to write. He said, "Stop falling in love with people because they are so nice to you. Have some self-control." Then Yul Edochie said, "My brother Leo, you can hardly choose who to fall in love with. Now love will choose for you. If in choose, you don't enter." So from these two advice, one coming from Yul Edochie and one coming from Leo, who are you going to listen to? Definitely you guys will go for Leo, and Yul Edochie is just making because he couldn't keep his cucumber inside his pants by getting married to his second wife as a Christian. Come on, man. Well, and check this out again before we go over to Davido. This one is coming from Maid Kuti. Maid Kuti is happily married. Yes, I think so. So he said, Funniest thing just happened. A man saw me together with my partner on a flight holding hands, cuddling, etc. He sent one lady pretending to be a hair stylist to collect my partner's number. The man just called. You can't even trust women around your partner. Be on guard. How you can see a happy couple and think distraction is so evil. It's really sad, but I can't blame him too much. She's beautiful. Let's be completely honest. See, I know a lot of guys, let me tell you, see, there's this thing that we are taking so lightly. As a lady, your worst enemy should be your worst enemy and your best enemy should be your fiance's friend, your fiance's best friend. And as a guy, your worst enemy and your best friend should be your girlfriend's best friend. And most of the time you go to a club, you see women approaching other women to collect numbers. You will sit down, or another woman will approach your lady to collect her number. You see nothing wrong with that. There's something, absolutely everything wrong with it. Because she's going to hook her up with other guys. Nowadays, men do not approach women in the club. Women approach another woman to collect number to give to other guys. That's how they do it now. You see someone with his wife. You send a lady to come and collect a number. Are you like, well, there are some people who have that spiritual thing though. They love going after married couples. They like married men, some like married women. There are people with that score. Well, guys, let's move past that. Can you leave a comment below? And Davido, of course, celebrated his daughter's birthday. And I'm having some kind of like, someone wrote me and the person said, Davido's second baby mama is actually married to Davido. And I just laughed. I said, why? Because of the way that he was praising her at that birthday party. Then I said, do you remember some couple of weeks ago, Davido commented under Sophia's Momodo's picture? They are praising Sophia Momodo. Do you remember again on the Choma's birthday? Davido wrote a whole something appreciating Choma and even spending money on Choma's birthday as well, sending gifts to Choma, knowing fully well that Choma has a boyfriend, Kelvin. So that is a person like David. If you know about all those things, you won't think that Davido is married to anybody. Davido is a perfect baby daddy. He's a perfect baby daddy. Baby daddy that is not supposed to have a wife. Let it just remain baby daddies to women, to other women, to women around him until the day he decided to kick the bucket, get hold and kick the bucket. Because I do not think he can be a perfect husband, but I think Davido is a perfect baby daddy, honestly, to me. Thank you guys for watching. The boy again, Adamslink. Catch you next time. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Bye.